Hello, everybody. Welcome to our sign language class, to our BSL class. That's British Sign Language, and really a warm welcome to you all. For those of you who've been to some of our previous sessions, it's lovely to see you back. And for those of you who it's your first go, well, a really warm welcome to you too. We're going to have a great, enjoyable session as we learn some sign language together. So my name is Anthony. It's Anthony Sinclair. And I have an interpreter with me, and she's the one translating. Okay, so I'm going to let you know what our plan is for today. So first of all, we're going to do a recap on what we did a fortnight ago. You see, I'm here teaching sign language every 2 weeks. So our last session was 2 weeks ago. So we'll do a recap on that. And last time we actually did some songs. We did the song about the rainbow, and we did the alphabet song. And we did If You're Happy and You Know It. So we're going to go through those 3 songs again as a bit of a recap. Then, once that's done, today's topic is going to be about babies and about looking after babies and childcare, because it can be quite overwhelming to know how to communicate either as a deaf parent with a hearing baby or in reverse, or with a deaf baby at all, regardless of whether you're deaf or hearing. So we're going to cover some vocabulary about how to interact with infants, because it's really important that actually the first input that a child will receive, regardless of their hearing, is visuals. So if I can give you some vocabulary, then it'll help you build up bonds with your child, or with the infants that you interact with. Now, it's not going to be a full-blown how to communicate, but some simple vocab can actually go a really long way, and I certainly have experienced it both with deaf and hearing babies, and it can be really impactful. So that's the plan for today. All right, now what did we do last time? Well, it was the songs, wasn't it? So I'm going to quickly go through the vocab that we did last time. We'll go through the vocabulary. We'll do the alphabet song first of all. Okay, so that's our first one. Now, I know you probably already know the alphabet and you're all completely au fait and totally fluent with it. But remember, for those people who are joining us for the first time, this is hopefully going to be really useful. So let's go with the vowels first. Okay, and you'll see why. So this is A. You point to your thumb. E. You point to the next finger. I is the next one across. O is the next one. And U finishes off on your pinky finger. So those are the vowels. And so remember, it's A, E, I, O, and U. Okay. So we'll start from the very beginning, and we'll start with A. All right. So this is A. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, okay, R, S, your smallest fingers, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now, this is the sign for now, because that's actually the next word in the song. So now, you point to yourself. So now, I know my A, B, C. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right. Okay. Ready? I hope you'll be able to hear this well. So we'll see how we get on.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. 26 letters from A to Z.
Well done, everyone. Round of applause for you all. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so well done. Now, that is our alphabet song, and that's really useful for babies through to preschool children, primary school. You know, they all really enjoy signing along with that and learning the alphabet. So it can really help with learning the alphabet. Now, I have 3 kids. They're all hearing. My first son, his name is Patrick, and he's now 7. Now, whenever he was first born, I spent a lot of time teaching him, engaging with him through songs. So every night before he would go to bed, I would sign with him. I would sign a song with him. We would also sign the books and go through the alphabet books and animals. For example, T for tiger. And he really enjoyed that. And now, on his 3rd birthday, he could, by the time he was 3, on his 3rd birthday, he could actually sign the entire alphabet from A through to Z and do the entire song himself without any help by his 3rd birthday. And that was because he practiced so much and he really enjoyed practicing. So because we used the song and the books together, it really helped with language development. Now, my second son and my daughter, they're not quite on the same development pathway because it's just been so busy, but they both really enjoy songs as well. All right, so our next song is going to be Sing a Rainbow. Now, I go to a lot of different primary schools and nursery schools as well, and this is always their favourite song. They really enjoy it because it links with colours. Now, it's a really beautiful song. So now I'm going to teach you the vocabulary for the song first. I'll give it to you really quickly, and then we can get stuck into the song. Ready? Red. Now, I know there will be some regional variations, I should say this, with sign language. So some English signs can be different. This can be an English sign for red. So it can be like that. Okay. So I am actually from Northern Ireland and we sign red. So it's similar, but a little bit of regional variation. But just follow along with me. It's easier if we all do it together and we all sing together as such. Okay, so red, yellow, yellow, pink, pink, green. So it's down your arm, green, purple, purple, orange, orange, blue. See, it's two fingers like that together on the back of your hand for blue. Red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange, blue. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Okay? So now I'll teach you a few more signs. This is the sign for rainbow. Rainbow. Sing. This is the sign for sing. Sing. So we can sign sing a rainbow. Listen with your eyes. Listen with your eyes. And sing everything. This is a sign for everything. You see. So this is me or I. You. We. Okay, right, we've got all the vocab. We're ready to go.
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, and sing everything you see. We can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too.
Well done, everyone. Round of applause for you all. Brilliant. Absolutely. Now, our third song that we're going to do is going to be If You Are Happy and You Know It. Now, this is always a bit of fun, no matter who's in the group, because there's a bit of movement, is a bit of it, and I do encourage you to stand up as well, especially if you're with kids. Get everyone to stand up and move about and sign along with this. Okay, great. So this is the I. Do you remember from our alphabet song? I, F. That's the sign for if. If you happy, no. So these are the signs that we do. Clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now, if you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, so this is really, okay? Want is down like this. Want. And then this is the sign for show. Show. Okay. And then you'll see different actions coming through. It's touch your nose, pat your head, say hello, stretch, different things. Okay, ready to go? Okay.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your hips. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your hips. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your hips. If you're happy and you know it, stretch your arms. If you're happy and you know it, stretch your arms. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stretch your arms. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, point your toes. If you're happy and you know it, point your toes. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, point your toes. If you're happy and you know it, shout hello. Hello. If you're happy and you know it, shout hello. Hello. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Konnichiwa.
Well done, everyone. That was great. Okay, that was brilliant. Right. Sorry, my 3 kids have left toys all over the show, so if you can hear me banging and clattering, it's because I'm tripping over them. Right. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we've done our three from a fortnight ago. So now we're going to teach some new signs, and that's going to be vocabulary linked to interacting with early years. So it's really useful vocabulary. So I myself am deaf. I'm a father. I'm a deaf father. And my wife actually isn't deaf. She is really fluent in sign language, though. So some people say, well, how are you going to raise your kids? What language are you going to use? And actually, with our three kids, they're bilingual. They both can speak English and they can sign fluently in BSL. So they are completely bilingual. Some people are absolutely amazed at how they can sign so fluently, but for us, that's normal. It's just like, in Europe, you have maybe a French, sorry, one parent is French and one parent is Spanish, and the kids take on board both spoken languages. So that's normal to them. And but it doesn't take away from the fact it is still amazing that kids can take on board a sign language and a spoken language. So don't get me wrong, it is amazing. It's just normal for us. But it's interesting for us to watch the kids develop because the first language of expression for all of them has been sign language. Now, every time I'm at home in the same room, then we do sign. But if I'm out of the room, then my wife will speak to them as well. So it's not that we only sign with them, but it just means that it's called code switching, and they can switch between sign language and spoken English. But the first language of expression for all three was sign language. Now, maybe that's because it was more visual, maybe because it's easier to express what they want, because obviously a baby is not going to be able to speak clearly. They haven't developed those language skills yet, and language comes later down the line, but first language of expression was sign language for all my three. So now I'm going to teach you some signs that you can use with infants and babies. So the first one we'll do is the sign for baby, which is this. Baby. Let's see if I can adjust my camera a bit. There we go. Baby. Boy. Now, that's the Northern Ireland sign for boy. Boy. In England and in Scotland and Wales, they all sign it like this. Boy. Boy. Okay? Girl. And that's the same wherever you are. Girl. So it's boy and girl. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Ready? Okay, now. So that's boy, girl, and baby. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So now you can say, oh, beautiful baby. Or beautiful girl. Or beautiful boy. Or beautiful boy. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you the sign for milk. So this is a sign for milk, but it's the sign used in Northern Ireland. Milk. Now it's actually the same sign as orange, but the lip pattern is different. 9, England, Scotland, Wales, they all sign the same, and they sign milk. Milk. Okay, so now the sign for water. Now, again, Northern Ireland has its own one. Water. So, see the 4 fingers up? Water. Okay. Now in England, Scotland, and Wales, so the rest of the UK, it's water, like this. Water. Okay, so in Northern Ireland, water, and in the rest of the UK, it's water. Okay, drink. Drink. Thirsty. Okay? So this is the sign. Now in Northern Ireland, we sign thirsty. Thirsty. In England and the rest of the UK, what they sign is thirsty. Thirsty. I mean, most places sign it just like that, thirsty. Okay. Okay, so next we'll do food. This is the sign for food. Now, hungry, okay? Hungry. Now I'll adjust my camera so that you can see. It's like this, downwards, hungry. Oh dear. Hungry. There we go. Hungry. Thirsty. Hungry. Banana. Banana. Next, we're going to do bread. Bread. And next we'll do fruit. Fruit. Apple. Apple. Porridge. Porridge. Okay. I think that's plenty, isn't it? I think for food anyway. Food and drink, I suppose. Right, let's go through them all again and see. Milk or milk, depending on where you are in the country. Water or, again, water. Drink. Drink. Thirsty. Food. Hungry. Banana. Bread. Fruit. Apple. Porridge. Actually, I've got two more for you. Let's have yogurt. Yogurt. So you see how one hand is closed up like the yogurt pot and the other one's the spoon. And biscuit. Biscuit. Okay. Right. Now, linked to temperature, because actually that's really important. So we're going to talk about temperature. Cold. Now, in England, I think most people sign cold like this, actually. So cold. Cold. In Northern Ireland, we sign cold. Okay, so cold. Warm. So in Northern Ireland, the sign is warm. Warm. In the rest of the UK, the sign is warm. See that little twist? Warm. Warm. Okay, because then that's really important if maybe the baby is, or the kids are fussy, and they might be throwing a little tantrum, and it's just that kind of problem solving of working out, oh, are you cold or are you warm? And then maybe they've got too many layers on, or maybe they don't have enough layers. So that's a way of communicating what their problem is. And same with thirsty. Yeah, thirsty. Do you want a drink? Are you hungry? You hungry? Do you want some food? Now, my three kids, whenever they were younger, they actually had fewer tantrums than we expected. And I think that's because they were able to express their needs and express their wants more easily. Okay. So, bottle. This is the sign for bottle. Bottle. Or bottle, like this, as if you're drinking from it. Bottle. So it's bottle or bottle. So Getting 2 fingers on each hand, this is going to be our sign for nappy. Now, let me just, you know where the tabs would come round the baby's waist. So it's nappy, 2 little taps on your hips, nappy. Now, it's hard to show you exactly where it is. Now, remember, it is on your hips, but I'm going to sign it a little bit higher than I should, just so that you can see me on screen. Okay, so that's the sign for nappy. Wipes. Wipe or wipes. Okay, dirty. Dirty. Poo. You pinch your nose. Poo. Clean. This is the sign for clean. So remember the difference between dirty, which is round in circles, and clean, which is one smooth movement. Now, talking about our emotions for a moment. We already know the sign happy. 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 Sad. Sad. Angry. Angry. Cross. Cross. See a little pinch on your nose. Love. Love. Now, we're nearly finished. So, I know there's a lot that we've gone through, so hope you don't feel too overwhelmed. Okay, so the last one, good night. Good night. Good night. Bed. Bed. And bedtime. So, bedtime. Story. Story. Book. Book. Play. Play. Okay, let's do one more little topic, and that's family, okay? So this is the sign for family. It's like the F that we learnt from the alphabet. It's the letter F round in a circle. Family. Mother. Mother. Mother or mummy. Daddy. Daddy. So it's the F again, because really it's the sign for father, but you say it with the lip pattern of daddy. So it's FF, but daddy. Brother. Brother. Now, last one. Sister. Sister. Okay. Okay, so we're going to repeat all of the signs we've learned so far. Baby. Milk. Water. Or water. Drink. Thirsty. Food. Banana. Apple. Fruit. Porridge. Yogurt. Bread. Bottle. Or bottle. Hungry. Nappy. Remember our 2 fingers on each hand. Nappy. Cold. Warm. Beautiful. Good night. Happy. Sad. Angry. Cross. Love. Bed and bedtime. Story. Sleep. Book. play, family, mummy, daddy, brother, sister. Well done, everyone. Whew, that is a lot. Okay. So, whenever you're interacting with a baby, it's always nice to maintain eye contact when you're trying to communicate with them. So much communication is through eye contact, and it's lovely. Now, no, I'm not an expert on babies or anything, so I'm just sharing my experience more than anything. But I hope that today was really helpful in giving you a bit more vocabulary to interact with babies and preschool children, your young children. So 2 weeks ago and today, we focused on the kind of the preschool age of kids. And so hopefully you've really enjoyed learning some stuff that you can use. All right, and now in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be teaching you a different theme, and that's going to be Christmas. So that's something to look forward to. And then I'll also add in a little song as well. Christmas song, of course. But I'll need to practice it first before I come back and see you. All right. Well, that's great. So I want to say a massive thank you for coming and joining us today to learn some sign language. And I know that it's going to make a big difference to the deaf community if you're able to learn even just a little bit. It's going to make a big difference. So thank you for coming and thank you for giving up your time to join us. Also, thank you to the Royal Voluntary Service for giving me the opportunity to come and teach you today. And thank you to our interpreter today, here to make sure that all the communication was as smooth as possible and accessible for everyone. All right, lovely. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Thanks so much. Take care and see you next time. Bye.